G'day friends. Today it is miserable out. You can't see the mountains. It's snowy. It's -15 to maybe -20, but it's still just incredibly beautiful. It is absolutely stunning. Today we're going to focus on minimalist photography. Now, while you can't see the mountains and it's not blue sky, there's always something beautiful to capture out here, and today we're going to explore this frozen tundra and find some unique compositions and some beautiful landscapes. I can already see off in the distance over here the mountain just like softly in the background with these weird, unique kind of formations in the snow on this freshly frozen lake. And then over this side there's a dead tree. You might be able to find a nice isolated shot of that. There's beautiful textures in the rocks and where the lake's frozen and cracked. There's lots to see out here, and although while I was sitting in my house thinking, shit, like what am I gonna film today? It's miserable out, it's windy, it's cold. Actually, it's not really windy. It's cold. It's like, what am I gonna do? And I was like, you know what? There's always something beautiful to find. So today we're gonna go on a little adventure out in this frozen wilderness and find some unique shots. Let's go get it. So what I'm looking for out here is I want that mountain range. It just arcs across the photo, and I want to find a bit of snow that balances it out along the bottom. And I found a kind of a composition that I like there, but 24 is way too short, so I'm gonna have to swap lenses here and capture this image. I'm just gonna do this handheld because it's bright enough to do it out here today, but let's swap some lenses and get this shot. All right, so that was a nice shot to start off the day with. I don't really like it that much. It's kind of distracting. I wish the mountain just disappeared and nothing on the other side, but it's a good one to start with. Textures are nice, and I think we're gonna move off deeper onto the ice and see what we can find out there. All right, let's go. It's actually not that cold out. It's really quite nice. The snow started and I guess the wind stopped because of it. The strapod's heavy, so I'm gonna put this down and I'll see you at the next location. So a lot of what I'm looking for today is textures and tones and leading lines. And this spot, for example, I've got this beautiful, like weird ice texture that leads off right to the middle of the void, what they call the Devil's Gap, right down the end of Minnewanka here. It also kind of frames up and leads into the mountains as well. So might be able to get a wide shot of the entire scene with the two mountains coming down together. And then in the middle, I've got this ice feature, and then probably another one where the ice feature leads up to the base of that mountain there and then back up to the top. So I'm gonna go fire those shots off now and see what I can get for us. Okay, that was the ice cracking. That was terrifying, but this ice is very solid. It's just moving around. Oh, that's beautiful. That is stunning. Okay, so I can hear the ice warping and moving, so I might get off the middle of the lake and move towards the edge a little bit, and we'll try and find some textures and things like that over there. Yeah, let's get back closer to shore. Woo. Just headed back to this tree that I spotted as we walked out into the ice. Oh, and as the snow has come in, it is just purely isolated against the white sky. And then this cool shoreline leads up to it, so I reckon we could get a pretty nice shot out of this as well. So let's get a little closer and go see what we can find with this shot. Now for this one, I'm kind of thinking more of a lower angle, looking up from these rocks, the tree isolated in the top, see if I can find something to lead up to the middle, to the actual subject of the image, and then clean, clear sky behind it. Probably shooting at like 24 to 35 mil. Kind of like this leading up here. Oh yeah, it leads across the frame and then up to the tree. Really unique foreground on that one. I really like that. Lots of white, just a couple of jagged lines up to the tree. Let's get this tripod off this precarious angle. See what other shots we can get of this tree. All right. For this one, clean and simple, right up in front of it. We're just gonna do a vertical shot. Tree, dead center. So, the essence of minimalist photography. Could even be a black and white image, snow softly falling, tree nice and isolated, a little bit of a foreground. It's a beautiful shot, I love it. Should probably go pick up bag. I can't believe that worked. Oh, I thought I was gonna go arse up on that one. All right, let's get this bag. Oh, it gets heavier every time. There's an island off the back there, and I couldn't even get up as gracefully. So there's an island out there, so I'm gonna try and get an isolated shot of the trees on the top there, similar to that one, but more trees, wider landscape. Let's go. That's the little island right there that we're gonna go to. And definitely not, yeah, this is exactly what I thought. I've been here before, so I knew that it was here, but I didn't realize it's gonna work so well. The only problem is we are probably 3 meters lower than what it usually is in the summer. So this island is more of like a headland now, but still works. So what I'm thinking for this one is to set this camera up on a timer. Same frame, exactly the same as you're seeing it right now, but with a figure out on the edge there. Just a little figure, just to give a sense of scale with this shot. And then I might climb up and stand next to the trees. Just a couple different shots of the same frame. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this camera, exactly the frame as you see it. I'm gonna put that on a time shutter. So it's gonna take a photo every 5-10 seconds, whatever I kind of shoot it at. I'm just gonna go for a walk, stand in different spots for a little bit and come back and see what I've got. Hopefully those shots all came together nicely. It's such a nice day out today. I really love doing this. Just coming over by myself and taking some pictures and going for a wander. It's good for the soul, you know? So far, we've looked at texture and then we've looked at isolation. Now we're gonna look at different line and different layers. So I'm excited for this, and it's might go warm up in the car for a little bit. Yeah. Let's go for a walk back through the woods and get back in the car for a touch. As I was leaving, driving to the next spot, the light's really dropping off, but those textures that we were looking at out on the lake, they look much better from a little bit higher elevation. So I'm on the dam here, and it's probably about 15 meters down, and we've got this beautiful texture right in the middle, so I can get the mountains coming all the way down, meeting in the middle, all the way up, and then texture all the way along the bottom. So I'm gonna fire that shot off from the car window because it's too cold outside right now, and this camera is a fucking ice cube. Oh my god. Alright, let's get this shot. So while I'm driving, I've seen this road, and it is perfectly lined with trees on either side. If you zoom right down at the end, nice even line at the top, trees framing either side. I'm going to get out of the car and just snap a shot, probably about 70. It's probably going to shoot this at about 70 mil and just really isolate the end of the road and the trees. Now we're really running out of light here now, so I'm probably going to finish the video here, but it's been a really lovely afternoon, just going out and focusing much more on the small details and the tones and the textures. Yeah, it's been fun. I've really enjoyed it, and I appreciate you guys for watching along. But let's go take this final photo and head in, have something to eat and warm up, because my hands are gonna fall off otherwise. So let's get it. I'm gonna film this from inside the car. Love that car just came down as well. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next week. Oh, it's cold outside.